We're live on the Jesse T Show, broadcasting right on Facebook, Twitter, also YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. We are at the Andy Audet presents the Audet, a French name. Thank you very much.
It is French.
Hey, parlez-vous français?
Si.
More than I do. Progressive Conference, baby. You were teaching some people here how to make some money today, weren't you?
Oh man, we were going hard today. I'm so excited for the people that were here at the
Let's get some
Progression.
better light on you.
For the people that was here today at the Progression Conference, they showed up not only physically, but they also showed up powerfully because they wanted to learn how to go to the next level in their life, their finances, their health, and their wealth. So I'm talking about taking people to the next level, man.
Well, that's what it's all about. You had a nice place to do it. Was it a packed house today?
Oh man, it was an amazing house today. It was the most amazing house, and it was God's people, man. I'm so excited, man. Thank you so much for having me on your show, brother.
Well, that's all right, man. We got 12 million viewers, so it's
That's
cool.
what I'm talking about, baby. He's over here putting in that work, getting in front of people, man.
So how do people get in touch with you, that want to kind of see what you're all about, maybe join your organization, maybe get some teaching?
Yeah, progressionticket.com. Progressionticket.com. That's where you can learn how to be in one of these seats in the future, maybe one of these stages in the future. We're going on tour nationally next year, so I'm excited to be bringing a lot of these speakers around the country. Natives in the building, bring these speakers around the country, teaching them how to grow and prosper, but also share their message, brother.
How did you do it, man? You're such a young man, successful, and what was your key? What was the one key?
Showing up. The opportunity is in the show. Recognizing that, number one, the opportunity is in the show when I show up physically, but I got to show up powerfully. I can't just be in the back, just hanging around. I got to be in the front, getting seen, getting known, and getting in front of people. So that's what I did every single day.
And you don't need a super college education today to be successful in finance.
Most of my friends who are very successful are college dropouts. But Jesse T, bro, I really appreciate you for being on the show. I'm so excited for your audience. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, man. Good luck to you. Thanks a lot. All right, Andy Audet, thank you very much at the Progression Conference. Jesse T with you, always in the place to be, making it happen for you and me. All right, look who I just ran into, Alatino Brown from Project Tapestry. You see, you stick around long enough, you run into people. What's happening, man?
Hello, Jesse T. How you doing? It's a pleasure once again to see you. This was an awesome, awesome event. Andy is awesome.
Now, you were here the whole time. I just got here.
Yeah, that's true. Well, early bird catches the worm, guys.
Right.
But it was a very awesome event. I will be posting on Facebook, on my YouTube videos. It was really good. It's all about nonprofits and how to motivate people to change their attitude. All about for-profit companies changing their attitudes toward nonprofits.
Tell me a little bit about Project Tapestry.
Project Tapestry Network is a 501c3 registered to the state of California, which I'm happy to be the leader of. But it was my inspiration to find a way to bring awareness to causes and conditions and right the wrongs that have been repeated over and over again.
Now, you've been doing this for most of your life, helping folks that need help.
That is so correct. Ever since I was a child, my grandparents gave back to the community chickens. I know that sounds like a long time and I look so young, but it's true. They gave back to them and traded for services because they didn't have money.
So what are the main hot button items that Project Tapestry is really aggressively going to be going after and have been?
Well, number one, Jesse, you've always been a mentor, friend, and I just like the way you move. I mean, you're out there fighting human trafficking, okay? CAUT is one of the best testimonies to your work. 10 years you've been out there busting pimps up and saving those girls. Well, my client, Janelle.
Boots on the ground, baby.
There you go. Brown beauty on duty, ladies and gentlemen. But not only has he done it, she was a victim of it, and she wasn't saved by Jesse T. And now she's saving others. Her mentor that literally picked her up was Tony Robbins. Anthony's in her network, and now he didn't even know that human trafficking was a big deal. Now he knows, and we'll all be working together to bring about a change in the way not only is it viewed, but the way we're accepting it.
Sadly, FBI recent statistics, there are 400,000 missing young children in our country today, and they're projecting that 80 to 90% of those are due to human trafficking. And also, sadly, only 3 to 4% of victims of human trafficking that get kidnapped, abducted, ever get rescued. And sadly, 97% of them never are seen again. And very sadly, the person that gets involved in human trafficking by being kidnapped, abducted, drugged, raped, robbed, whatever, it doesn't make any difference, only lives about 7 years.
Wow. What now? Just think if that happened to you or one of your family members, how would you feel, especially your child?
So you're also into the opioid fight.
That is absolutely correct. My dear friend Rebecca Holden, bless you, Bonnie. Anyway, thank you for trying to show up. I know traffic is heavy. It was kind of a little confusing, but don't worry. I'm going to the studio. We're going to do this right.
One of the statistics about opioid and fentanyl addiction, which is a derivative of opioid, but it's chemically made by man, is that it is killing people faster in this country than all drunk driving incidents and murders.
That's absolutely correct. You worry about drunk drivers. What about the opiate drivers? Those are worse. Prescription meds. It also kills superstars, musicians, and many talented people as well. Just because they have a prescription, it's used in the wrong way.
Fighting the homeless is something you've been an aspect at too.
Most definitely. All of these conditions start in your mind. And one of the things this seminar brought out is you have to change your mind, to change your heart, to change your life. If you can't do those three things completely, you can't help anybody else change their life.
15 years ago, there was about 20,000 people homeless in LA City, LA County. They started throwing a lot of money at it. The state, the county, the city. Money isn't the problem here. They've thrown so many billions of dollars at it, but yet the problem has gone from 30,000 to 60,000, and they say 60, but in reality, it's over 100,000 people. I mean, I've counted the homeless for 10 years, and it's an epidemic level.
New census is coming up.
Yeah, it's an epidemic level. It's on every street corner, every alley, everywhere. Along with that was disease, and we're talking middle-age diseases. Bubonic plague and tuberculosis, and all this stuff is coming back. What is Tapestry going to do to help fight this homeless problem?
Well, first of all, it starts, like I said, mentally. We're going to address what is really mental health. Is it that means you're crazy, you don't want to conform, or you can't conform? Those are the three different levels of mental illness. So you may say these people don't want to get off the street. Some of them don't. Some of them do. Those that will, come with us. Those that won't, stay there. What happens is when you pull the good element out, the bad element will feed on itself.
One of the things that President Reagan did towards the end of his presidency, which I was completely against, in that he stopped the funding to psychiatric centers across America, the federally funded psychiatric centers through the states, counties, and the cities, and all those people that had psychological problems, impaired problems, hit the streets. And I remember that in the early 1980s when that all of a sudden started. How I know that is because the trash can behind the market where my real estate office was adjacent to it, it went from 2 people in the trash can at night to 22 people in the trash can at night, fighting over the trash can. So you see, I think part of the problem is 80% of the time in terms of homeless people, they're psychologically impaired in some way, either chemicals, physical, or they've just given up on life, or whatever it is. And that's the biggest one. The ones that want to get off the street. They do everything they can to get off the street.
Right. And those are the ones we're going to go after. Project Tapestry Network is a group of nonprofits band together to help other nonprofits get their victims and get them help and support. And that's what we stand for at Project Tapestry Network. We want to help, but they want to have to help themselves. And nonprofits have to learn, don't do it under false pretenses and put the money in your pocket. Help the man on the street.
You mean like the Salvation Army? 80% of the money, 20% of the money goes to the cause, and 80% goes to $760,000 for the CEO. Yeah, I said it because I'm Jesse T. I can't help it being me. I got to say it the way I see it. Right. That's the way it is. Talk to me about
Jesse
food,
T,
though.
you always had the statistics. You know the facts. We all read them. No one pays any attention. But here's the real challenge. I've been doing red carpets for the last 8 years. I've been in social media for 8 years. There's only 5 charities I truly support that have truly supported me that are real. The rest of the people, oh, we're doing this for nonprofit. I'm going to promote this big gala. But they never, ever once donate money enough. It's supposed to be they keep 10% and give 90 to the charity. They give the charity 10%, stuff the 90% in their pocket, and think that they're cool. I don't like that. I don't agree with it. I want to give 90% back. I'll keep the 10% for raising.
How do they find Project Tapestry? How do they find Project Tapestry?
By your donations.
How do they find it?
They can find me on Facebook, Alytino, Alytino B. Brown. You can find me on Facebook or Google me. Project Tapestry is on Facebook.
All right, man. Hey, we are here. Down the man and I. Thank you much, Alytino. Right on, brother. We are here. We're going to hit down to the next episode of our life on a Friday night in Southern California here, where the weather is right and the beauty is tight and the Dan the man is sitting, oh, so cool and sexy, baby.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back.
No more, no more, no more, no more. The Brown Beauty's off duty. We'll see ya.